Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have welcome back from your lunch out there. Yeah, we are back now in the second game of the day. The team's batting is called Colo SS, and the one fielding is Roadsmead Vacation College. Here in the commentary box, I'm with Hope Meza and Kakwezi Sharifa. I hope they can introduce themselves to.
My name is Kakwezi Sharifa.
My name is Beza Upshil.
Kololo Senior Secondary School is the one batting. On strike, it's Christopher. Nane strike is Aziz. Nyanzi, the bowler is called Nyanzi. Coming from Banana Plantation in
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome for this second edition. This is our second game for the day. You're most welcome to watch the cricket live in Ginger SS Oval. We have the two teams battling together, Kololo SS versus Lordsmith Vocational. The two gentlemen there who are batting is Christopher together with Aziz from Kololo SS, and the bowler is none other than Nyanzi from Lordsmead. 6 runs aboard for Nolos in 0.2 overs. We have just started the game, so ladies and gentlemen, we kindly appeal and we ask you to turn on your datas, if not purchase the data, so that you can follow the game, stream the game live, and you can enjoy cricket since it's a very good weather. It's a very good day for cricket. As you can see, the boys are trying to enjoy. Not forgetting our partners and our sponsors, the Skyview Soda, not forgetting Crystal Waters, the Media House, ICC, together with Uganda Cricket Association. We do really appreciate your efforts and to support the boys cricket in Uganda. Here in the combox, I have one of the under 19 players who has just joined us here. Is going to tell us something and view how the game is ongoing. Fahab, you're most welcome. Tell us on how you're viewing and how you're seeing the game. It has just started. You're most welcome.
That's a beautiful shot from Kidega. So the game is so far 11 for no loss. So as we're going on, some energies are spin spotted by Kidega, hitting some good six. Thank you.
Very well said there from one of under 19 player who is a good fresher from Tanzania some 2-3 weeks ago. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can stream the game live, you can go to our social media handles. You can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Instagram, and then you can follow the game live.
Good over. Yeah, so far not bad. Looks like Lords Made have their set. The umpires are good and well in.
So far, Kololo Senior Secondary School, they have 11 runs in 1.0 overs.
Excellent work done. So far, as you can see, Kidega and Aziz Tandia, they are going on taking Kololo for no loss. Well, it's a good show here. All of you guys can show and enjoy the game.
That was the end of the over number one. The game has just started. If you're late, you're never late. We have just started, so we have 10 so far for no loss. Kololo SS Senior Secondary School versus Lords Meet Vocational. A change of the bowler is none other than Sesanga coming to deliver his first ball. There he goes straight to the keeper. And as he walks back to his run up, ladies and gentlemen, I can see the sky is very, very clear and it's a good weather for cricket. You can grab for yourself water, some cold water, and that is crystal water. Or even you can grab for yourself Sky View soda for you to enjoy cricket in this beautiful afternoon.
Well in, Sesanga gets 2 dot balls in an over. So far the team is going on well. Sesanga has a good spell.
This afternoon we are so delighted that we had the World Cup trophy here in Ginger SS. We are so happy to see the World Cup trophy because some of us, it's our first time to see that kind of a trophy, and it's a pleasure for us to see that kind of a trophy in our country. Some good shot there by one of the batsmen.
Yeah, good shot from Tandia. Glances it to the third man or towards the fine leg. So far, the bowler Sesanga has 3 good balls, no boundary so far. Looks like Kololo SS, they have a good spell. I think they are really going brilliantly. So far I see the game is going on well. This over, Kololo SS has scored not less than 10 runs, surprisingly. Well. Another dot ball. Oh, sorry. Gets a run. Aziz Tandia. And the keeper does something brilliant. Kicks it off.
As you can see in very well that the keeper is trying to put his fielders in the right position, and as a bowler also tries to prepare himself. As you can see the umpire trying to signal something there. So ladies and gentlemen, as per now, Kololo SS has 14 for no loss in 1.4 overs. Sesanga from Lords Mid Vocational coming to deliver his coming in to deliver his second over. As you can see, some poor fielding in there by one of the fielders in covers, going down and the ball leaving him behind.
And Kidega hits it to the cover drive, and the fielder gets hit on it. Kidega fails to take a run. He says, "No, my brother, stay on." Well, beautiful catch here from Lordsmead, taking on Kidega Christopher, former under 19 player, and still on. Well, so far in 1.5, Lordsmead has one of the best batsmen so far as we've seen the tournament. Taken out, scoring 7 or 5. Kidega moves out, but saying no, I wouldn't have played it.
Some good celebration there from Lord's Mead team since they were able to pick Christopher. 6 balls, 7 runs. There he gives his coach that, just take, I think today is not my day. But nonetheless, yesterday he scored some good runs, back-to-back fours. As you can see in here, he has only 1.406 with a strike rate of 116.67. So ladies and gentlemen, every day is not a Monday for you. If you're a batsman, you have to ensure either you stick in the wicket and you score runs, because once you get out, you'll just feel you're out of the place.
Kora SS gets 14 for 1. Lordsmead seem to be very happy so far after getting Christopher Kidega, one of the strongest so far. Well, next to bat is
Willie is another gentleman who is batting for Kololo SS, coming one down. So let's wait and watch what he is capable of doing for his school.
Well, this tournament looks to be exciting. Willie Robert, a brother to Omara Ronald, comes on to take on Lordsmead after the fall of Kidega Christopher, the captain. Lordsmead bring on change of the over. They bring in another bowler to continue with the spell, as we see on.
Coming from the banana plantation side, we have Sesanga coming back to deliver his second over. As you can see, umpire trying to signaling something like a noble. I beg your pardon. The gentleman who is coming to deliver the third over is none other than Kazibwa from Lordsmead Vocational School, coming to give us the third over. We have 14 for 1. Kololo SS moving with a run rate of 7.50. Aziz together with Owil are the two gentlemen battling in there for the game today. Some good shot there. As you can see, he takes the ball outside the boundary for 4 runs. As you can see, even the fielder himself has failed to chase the ball because the ball was too faster than him. Some good shot there. I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah, good job so far. Aziz Tandia taking on the game, taking Kololo home. Lordsmead seem to be battling on. Aziz Tandia, under 19 player, comes back again to take the team home.
He tries to deliver the same ball, but unfortunately, as you can see, the two batters in there are trying to look for runs, looking for gaps, punching some good ball there between covers and point, but there the fielder is too sharp, and there they only go for 1 run, pushing the score to 21 for 1. Kazibwe, who is still bowling for Lord Smith Vocational School. Owili, who has just crossed, is now facing his first ball for the day. So ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get sky view for yourself, get crystal water for yourself, for you to enjoy this cricket in this beautiful afternoon. As you can see, there was another chance there for a run out, but unfortunately, as you can see, some good athletes in there. They are the reach without giving out the runouts, meaning there are some good athletes there.
Will Roberts comes back again after taking a powerful shot. Oh, Kazibwe gives a wide, giving the batsman the confidence to stay on. As we see, so far Kolo has 24 for 1. Lords Mid, they are fighting to defend. Oh, they have a set target they want to defend.
Some beautiful shot there to the screen. I love what I'm seeing because I believe those are one of my shots. I also love the shots. Very, very good there. 4 runs pushing the score to 28 because I believe as a team they have a target, and of which I believe they're doing that because they want to beat their target. As you can see, the two batters in there trying to communicate to each other and encouraging each other to at least hit the ball. If you
Okay, as you see again, Will Roberts with some energies here, hitting the ball for 4 straight. Another one. It's a dot ball again to the Lord's Mid. Will Robert hitting it with so much energy here. As you can see, Lord's Mid looks to be a tough team, as you can see in the first inning. Bowler comes back again, Kaziwe.
some good shot there, as you can see, back-to-back fours. There they take another 4 runs. That is a walking single for the day. As you can see, Kololo Essos trying to punch the ball everywhere, making the fielders active. And as you can see, they are trying now to drop their shoulders, but this is just the beginning. So let's wait and watch. Either what Kololo SS is going to set for them, they will come and chase, or they will fail to chase and give the win to Kololo SS. Since yesterday, again, they had 1 win against
Well, it's a good show here. I hope all of you guys can come and see here. So far, they have Kololo has started 2 for 1. Will Robert taking on, he has 10 of 4. Bowler comes back, take on the team. As assistant here is on the strike. Will Roberts, some energetic shots have been displayed so far. Here we go again, live in Ginger SS.
Sesanga coming back to attack from the Kampala Road side. On the striker's end is none other than Aziz together with Owili, who is taking in Kololo SS. So far they have 32 for the loss of 1 in 3.1 overs. Some good shot there and some beautiful fielding between the fielder who is in there in square leg. There they go for 1 run, moving in a run rate of 10.42.
Back to the strike, it's Will Roberts. Good shot to the covers. Wow, 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 wow. Some energetic shot again. Hits it. Goes for 4. Will Roberts is the man to watch today. Maybe today he's taking Kololo home because the fall of the captain's wicket is taking the charge today. As you can see, Will Robert clearing off the dust from the pitch.
I'm seeing Willie Robert today is having energies. His shoulders are too high because he's willing to take his team home. He has just faced 5 balls. He has 14 runs.
Oh, what a good ball from Sesanga. He bowls one again. Willie glances it to the fine leg, and there is absolutely a fielder. They take no run, putting Lord's Mead into the game.
According to you, the World Cup was here in Junior SS. So tell us, how do you feel the World Cup trophy being around Uganda and moving around Ginger? So tell us something about that.
Yeah, the World Cup trophy being in Uganda, it's really a good pressure. So, as you can see, Uganda having played in the Under 19 Cricket World Cup in the recent 3 years, let me say, I'll say in 2004, 2006, and 2022. So, ICC is giving Uganda a good market. As you guys can see, Uganda's cricket is developing. So, the trophy being here, it's a good pleasure for us, Uganda. Thank you.
That is so lovely. To me, the World Cup being in Uganda, it is something so good, and I believe it has motivated the young boys who are here performing. That is why, as you can see today, Willie is willing to smash everything that is coming his own. He has 14, he has 16 after facing 7 balls. So he really wants to be, I think, in that team of under 19 by next year.
Yeah, it's a really good show here, as you can see. We Robert executing, doing his job so far for the 19 selection. Let's see the performance up here. We shall see his name there, hopefully. Oh my God.
Fall of the wicket there. He goes out after swinging and missing the ball. The ball goes straight to his stump because he was trying to give Lord Smith some good punishments there. As you can see, some good celebration from all the fielders. They are too excited that umpire is at least trying to tell them to move off the strip. But as you can see, the batsman is walking out unhappily. Willie, who has just faced 8 balls, has 16 runs, and he has been bowled by Sesanga, has 3 fours, 0 sixes, with a strike rate of 200.
Yeah, so far well. Sesanga is doing good with the ball. His teammates are enjoying. And well, everyone is clapping for him. It's a good spell so far. Coleses has 40 for 2. Owi Robert down and the captain, Christopher Kidega. As this time there comes the new batsman, telling him how the pitch will play. So today, as you can see, Coleses has 40 for 2 in 3.5. Oh, a good sportsman spirit. Says, oh, one of the player from Sesanga. Oh my God.
Namidala, the gentleman who is just walking into bat the gentleman who is walking in there to bat number 4 is none other than Namidala from Kololo SS. So here we are today for Kololo SS versus Lord Smith. 40 for the loss of 2 wickets and 3.5 overs. As you can see, he's facing his first ball, but still having pressure, and that marks the end of the over, number 4.
Sesanga doing a good job with the ball. 11 runs. He has 2 wickets in 2.0. He has a good over today.
It seems like today his spirits are too high that he's willing to die with any team, anything that comes around. He's trying to put the ball there, so once you mess up with it, you're gone. And according to the game of today for Kololo Aces and the game for yesterday, do you think there is some difference in batting for Kololo Aces, or the bowlers themselves are better than the players they were playing yesterday?
Well, so for me, so far as I can say, cricket is a good game. mentally and physically. Everything can happen. The day Cole says the captain scored 131, everything was properly, and everyone was saying, yeah, Cole says it's a good way to go. Yeah, Mobiru doing a good job here. Gets a dot ball to Aziz Tandia. Another ball comes in.
That's the change of the bowler. Mabiru from Lord Smith Vocational School. Bowling to Aziz together with Namidala from Colorado SS. As you can see, the two batters in there, they're trying to fidget things out because today is a different day. But nonetheless, they're trying to push each and everything. We have 42 for 2 in 4.1 over. Kololo SS versus Los Mead. As you can see there, no run, playing the ball straight.
Oh wow, it looks like Lord Smith today, they have their man. They want to take him down. Mubilu, 2 balls, no run. Bowling to Aziz Tandia. Oh, it's a wide. Umpire signals it. The captain says, Mubiru, come on. Let's take the team home. Everyone applauses for him. Oh, it's a good shot. But no run. Aziz Tandia takes a cover drive, but there is a fielder there placed. There is no run taken. Mubiru, 3 balls, no run.
Seems like he's a good bowler, but only that he's not consistent in his bowling. He's on and off. He comes, deliver a good ball, goes back and brings a wide ball. But nonetheless, I believe he's still a young player who has a lot of potential, and still he has very too much cricket to play and too much cricket to learn. So I believe by the time he comes back next time, he will be a superstar.
Oh, good shot from Namidala. Takes a cover drive. Oh, but they take one. Mubiru, a bowler, bowling a good ball, and takes on only 3 wides in 1 over. It's a no ball. Oh, it's a bad ball. The keeper misses it. Team captain says, keeper, come on. It's a no ball, giving Aziz Tandia a great opportunity to exploit something here for the team. Umpire says no ball, free hit.
As you can see in there, the ball has just bowled his first over, but he's getting too loose so fast by giving such a ball over the batsman, even over the stump. So that is unnecessary. Some good shot there. There he takes the ball, coming to the boundary side, and goes for 4 runs. As you can see how people can utilize a no ball.
Yeah, it's a good execution from Aziz Tandia. Taking on a 4 runs to the mid-off, and the fielder misses it. So Colossus has 52 for 2 in 5 overs. Mubiru, a bowler, he goes for 12 for no wicket gone. So the score still goes on 52 for 2.
Okay, according to what is the predicted score, the one you can give to Kololo SS?
Yeah, according to me, the way I'm seeing it, Coles is likely to score 150 because I know so far, according to their batting, Aziz Tandia, batsman with 19 of 16, looks to be comfortable playing, thinking like he's going to take the team back home. That's made truly good so far.
End of the over number 5. Over number 6 is being delivered by Nyazi from Lordsmith Vocational School, bowling to the player from Kololo Senior Secondary School. So far we have 52 for 2 in 5 overs down with a run rate of 10.40. Namidala having 1 run after facing 2 balls. Aziz having 19 runs after facing 16 balls. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in there, umpire trying to show something that was a wide ball.
Oh, well in. As you can see, Namidala Shafiq has 1 of 2. The bowler bowls wide, giving them some good opportunity to stay on. Aziz Tandia, the batsman on the 9 strikers end, watches the team, looks at this fellow batsman, says, come on, let's go. Oh, what a good ball from Nyanzi.
Swing and a miss there from one of the batsmen, but the keeper sells off his team in a very low cost way by letting that ball pass over him, and then on the striker's end is Namidala, who is just facing his third ball, and there he punches the ball for 1.
Taking on a single. Aziz Tandia facing now again Nyanzi.
So far 59 for the loss of 2 wickets in 5.2 overs. Nyazi bowling for Lordsmith Vocational School. There he delivers another wide ball. Seems to be getting tired so fast after bowling a good ball. Balls 3 wides.
Aziz Tandia, the batsman, the striker's end. Facing, tried to attempt the sweep shot, but it was a pace bowler, so he failed to connect it. Oh, it's another wide. Nyanzi balls are wide and giving the team another defeat. Ball comes back. Keeper punches it. They say no run. Let's keep on. Aziz Tandia, the striker, to the sides.
On the strike, still Aziz, playing for Kololo Senior Secondary School, and Nyanzi, who is bowling from the banana plant, the Kampala roadside, who is delivering his fourth ball after bowling 4 wides in his over.
As he stand here, glasses it one. Takes on one, a quick one. Oh, I feel that misses it. They take two. Wow, wow, wow. It's beautiful here to see. As he stand here, a serious batsman here. 21 of 18. This man today is taking Koilo home. Glances it once again. Takes a single towards the fine leg, but it's shorter. These two batsmen look to be very composed. Taking on the strike, rotating it, giving Koiles a 66 for 2 in 5.5. Nyanzi bowling.
Some beautiful shot there, as you can see the fielder trying to dive in there. They had a chance there of giving a run out, but unfortunately the ball goes past the bowler, and that marks the end of the over number 6. 67 for 2.
Yeah, so far Koiles is at 67 for 2. Nyanzi, the bowler, has bowled over, but then there has been many wides, putting Lord's mid, giving Koiles some free hands here. As he stand here, the batsman who's taking Koilo home asks for water, is given water.
As I told you earlier, ladies and gentlemen, that you can grab for yourself Skyview. You can get a crystal water for you to spice your day as you keep watching the cricket. Not forgetting ICC together with the Uganda Cricket Association, and not forgetting the media house, who is making everything possible for us so that you can follow everything online and watch live cricket either in your office or in your household. You can feel comfortable watching cricket in live in Ginger SS Oval. So here in the combox, I have one of my comrades who have just joined me here. One of the senior umpires, the one and only lady recognized by ICC to be umping the whole of Africa, and that is none other than Sharon. You're most welcome to the combox.
Thank you, Sandra, for inviting me again in the combox. It's a lovely afternoon here in Ginger. We are enjoying the boys play the game of cricket, and it's fun. But to my view, seeing Kololo losing their early wickets, there is pressure I can see there is a lot of pressure in the Kololo's dressing room. But let's see. I can see Aziz doing his job there. Let's see. Let's watch cricket. It's fun down here. Like Achawa said online, games are live. Let's support the boys. Let's support them.
It's a good show as far so far. 70 for 2. Koiles says, as he stand there, he opened the batting, but then he's still on. 22 of 19. Sesanga, senior bowler. Oh, Namidala Shafiq takes on a single towards the third man. The fielder says you can't take 3. You only take 2. It's really a good game today. Cole says 72 for 2. Namidela Shafiq goes huge, but then one bounce, the fielder grabs it, fumbles. They take another one. Wow, it's a beautiful show here. Namidala says, wow, it's a beautiful show now. Takes on a breath after a good shot. Namdela Shafiq, batsman on the strike, says today we're taking on the match. Sesanga comes back to ball. Oh, he misses something. He says umpire signals it. Says wait on. Sesanga goes back again to the run up. Namdela Shafiq, a batsman on the striker's end, also poses on. Oh, Sesanga gives it a wide. Umpire signals it, and they say, today, Sesanga prays for a while. He says, God, today it's a day. As he stand here, the batsman on the striker's end, he says, let's go on.
Well, in there, the senior umpire who is here with me, how do you feel seeing the World Cup trophy being in Uganda and moving from Kampala to Jinja, even if it's going to travel and leave us? But how do you feel about the trophy being in Uganda?
Thank you, Sandra. One thing I should say for sure, we are humbled as Ugandans. Uganda being one of the countries, the second African countries to be receiving that trophy. We received that trophy. It shows that really cricket has grown in Uganda, and the trophy, us receiving the trophy, shows that we are promising. ICC has recognized us. We are actually playing good cricket, from the senior men to down here under 19 to the schools week. I think we are doing a very good job, and that will actually attract more and more to Uganda. Us receiving the trophy today was lovely. We've seen people gather in the middle to come and take a picture of the trophy that they will just be seeing on screen. That is in November. So we are humbled that we received that trophy. I don't know about how people's feelings were, but to my view, it was really a moment that many people have not received, but we've received. Those are blessings, and it shows that cricket has grown and is still growing more in Uganda. And especially for the youngsters, these boys coming from the north, from the northern region, from different regions of Uganda, being able to get the opportunity to pose besides the trophy, the World Cup trophy, is a blessing. And it gives them more morale. It motivates them more to play the game of cricket.
Very well said there, senior umpire. I believe you've heard from her, but to me, I'm very happy, beyond happy, because I've seen the young boys. They have seen what they call now a trophy, because I believe some of them, they have never seen a trophy, but that is their first time to see a trophy. Not only a trophy, but the World Cup trophy. So to me, I'm very, very happy seeing the young boys seeing such things, and of which those are the things that are going to motivate them the more to play more cricket. As you can see in here, even the cricket has changed for this afternoon. The field is so tight. The batsmen are trying to just fetch it, and they're trying to look for gaps whereby they can get their runs, and they can push in. So far, we have 80 for the loss of 2 wickets in 7.2 overs. Kazibwe bowling for Lord's Mid Vocational Institute, moving with a run rate of 11.18. Aziz still on the wicket. He's the one on the strike rate, having 26 after facing 21 balls, together with Namidala, who has faced 11 balls and having 11 runs. I believe is moving 1 per ball, 1 per ball. So, of which is not something bad, but is contributing to his team.
Well, today, as you guys can see, Coalesces looks to be trying out its best so far. After the fall of Kidega's wickets, Owi Roberts, and now it's Aziz Tandia, the opening batsman, comes back again, holding on, saying, today we're taking the team back home with a win. Lord's Mid, the fielding looks to be tidy, but then there are some little mistakes to be improved on. Aziz Tandia, the batsman, oh, good shot, goes for 4 runs. Aziz Tandia looks to be very composed today. Today, as you can see, Aziz Tandia looks to be the man to watch. He's seriously taking on the team. He has 30 of 22. He says today is a day. As you can see, Namidala, Shafiq, and the non-strikers, they took on a good brief talk. Aziz Tandia says today we are going back with the trophy. Yeah, today, as you can see, Aziz Tandia taking on the team. Motivations are really a good key. Growing up from Lugogo Cricket Oval, you see very many players, national team players, playing. So when you see them playing today, they are doing their shots. What they've seen before, it's what they are doing today. Aziz Tandia from Coalesces has 30 of 22. So far from what you're seeing, the Lords Mid are doing their role, but looks like they're letting their guards down after bowling, because they were bowling wide after wide and two wide, then a four. It looks to be depressed. As you can see, the keeper says, "Come on, we can do it." Kazuwe comes back. He bowls it. Oh, bowls the ball. It's a good ball. Napa says, "You still have more to do." As we continue on, the keeper throws the ball to the fielder. Kaziwe is still on. They are doing their job. Kaziwe comes back to the spell.
As you can see, some good cricket in there. The body action is really, really up. Everyone is fighting for his team. Everyone is fighting to see who will take this into the pocket. Today being the second day of the tournament, Skyview National Cricket Tournament for boys. We do really appreciate everyone supporting cricket in Uganda. And today, I believe the World Cup trophy has opened most of the boys' eyes. Now that they have seen what they called a World Cup trophy, I believe they'll have more energies and they'll have more time for them to have that time to have that personal training so that they can get a number and reach out there and score to represent Uganda. 96 for the loss of 2 in 8 overs. Kazibwe Bowler delivers a wide ball there coming from the banana plantation side is none other than Mubiru, who has just delivered a wide ball. As you can see, the umpire trying to signal something there, telling the scorers and everyone following online that that was a wide ball.
Mubiru comes back to take on. He bowls a ball and he takes a wicket. Namidala Shafiq tried to hit it hard out of the park. Unfortunately, he's gone. He leaves it back there at the point session, that fielding position, giving the keeper more vibe to hype up the team. Mubiru, a bowler, holds into the waist, says, "Today I'm taking more than one wicket." Namidala Shafiq goes on disappointed after scoring 14 off 14 balls, caught by Tibaijuka, bowled by Mubiru. So far as you can see, Aziz Tandia looks to be the promising man for the Color SS. He has 30 off 23 balls in 8.1. Mubiru, the bowler, was just taken a wicket. Leaves some pressure off by holding onto the soil so that he can take off the sweat from the hands, taking on another wicket. The umpire comes back, gives him the ball. Say, "Young man, go on, continue what you're doing."
Thank you, Fahad. Namidala is out, and we've seen him take charge, go for shots bravely, because they're playing 15 overs, and for now, as we see, it's 8.1, showing that even if their big wickets were taken, they could still come in the middle and execute to contribute to their team. And according to what is going on, you see all the teams are fighting. Cricket has changed, if I may say. There used to be 50 all out in about 6 overs, but now you see it's 8 overs and they're in 90s. This shows that cricket has grown. The boys' cricket has grown. and it's still growing. And from what I've seen, the tournament started yesterday. Today is the second day, but boys are hitting hundreds on different grounds, showing that we have a bright future in cricket. So many boys are coming up to play cricket, and this is nice. And thankfully, the trophy today added some flavor on it, and we are yet to see good cricket coming through.
According to me, so far, as you guys can see, these boys are doing their best. I don't know whether it's because of the victory that the national team is doing back there in Rwanda. The boys are doing something almost similar to what the national team is doing. Maybe this gives them the opportunity also to be eye sports to the national team. Aziz Tandia has 30 of 23.
Some good appeal there. There he goes off after giving a click to the keeper. As you can see, some beautiful celebration from the wicket keeper after getting that click. And every fielder is just too happy about that, because they believe that is one of the biggest wickets that they have just picked. Some good celebration, as you can see. The pressure trying to go back to the dressing room of Kololo S's Namidala.
Well, Aziz Tandia, the batsman who has been holding on to the Kololo's wickets, has giving a team hopes of winning today's game. Coming into bat is another batsman to take on the team to the expected score. Lord Smith look to be anxiously celebrating the win due to their victory. They are getting their big wickets. Choruses has 101 for 4. Lord Smith look to be vibrant now in the pitch after getting Aziz Tandia, who has been holding up there for the past 7 overs in the first inning.
The opening bowler who was doing well, sorry, I beg your pardon, the opening batter who has just gone out has been doing well for them. As you can see now, we can see the spirit of fielding from the fielders. They are trying to encourage their bowler after bowling that wide ball, but still moving with the run rate of 11.65 in 8.4 overs. Kololo Senior Secondary School versus Lord Smith. We do really want to thank you for following the game live, streaming it live, spending your money to buy data so that you can follow cricket live in Ginger Cricket Oval. You can grab for yourself as you watch this game Skyview Soda, Crystal Water, as you can keep on watching this game until the last. Back to you, Fahab. You're one of the under 19 players back then when you were in Tanzania. So tell us more about the games in there and how the weather and the temperature, everything about that.
Yeah, in Tanzania it was a good game to be showed. In Tanzania, well, the pitches were not like the ones we have in Uganda. Maybe because it was just in put there the tournament, but Tanzania was a good temperature for playing cricket. It had everything that was nice for playing cricket. So as we go on, Tanzania, it's a good game to be played there in Tanzania. So, but as we were there in Tanzania, our team did its best, though we never came out victorious, but we did our best.
A 104 up for Kololo Senior Secondary School for the loss of 4 wickets after 9 overs. Still, to you, Fahab, you talked of something, the difference between the wickets. So tell us more about it. So, is there any difference between the Uganda pitches and the ones of Tanzania?
Well, for me, I'll say the conditions back there in Tanzania were not that favorable, as I can say, because in Tanzania, maybe by the time that we went, the pitches were just still being worked on, not like our Ugandan pitches that they are quite favorable for any condition, because anytime people can adapt to play on it. Though in Tanzania, it was really difficult to adapt quickly. As we continue from the game now, Choruses has 104 for 4. Abdul, who has 1 of 1, is on the strike. Oh, a good ball, but actually it goes for a wide. Choruses goes for 105 for 4. Abdul, batsman on the strike, continue to pause. A good pause over here.
Oh, thank you, Mutagana. Good to see Kololo SS 105 for 4 in 9.1 in 9 overs. Good to see the boys coming in to make sure they score runs for their side. This really shows that even the batsmen that are still in the dressing room can actually do something for their side. Mutagana, I would love to ask you a question concerning the Under-19 tournament that has just concluded. You as a captain, what do you think you didn't do to probably come through in the tournament?
Well, to me, I'll say, oh, it's a good wicket. It's a run out. Abdul goes for a run out. Poor miscommunication by two batsmen. Choruses goes for 106 for 5. A reckless wicket gone over there due to the poor communication between Abdul and Okello. Back to you, Madam Sharon.
Another wicket for Kololo SS, but to my view, 106 is still defendable, but they're still going strong. We still have batters in the dressing room to take on the other 4 overs that are remaining, hoping they will score more than 104. Back to you, Mutagana. My question to you was, you were the Under-19 captain in the just concluded tournament in Tanzania. What do you think you didn't do well in Tanzania to come through? Because to me, you were a stronger side, though it came out different. But you could tell us, maybe we could learn a few things here and there from you.
Yeah, as I can say, back then in Tanzania, the tournament that has just concluded, I'll say everything there was not that bad, but then what we failed to do to come through, I'll say our application levels were not that, maybe we never applied properly in the first games, which gave us more intensity with the urge to perform, but due to the differences, we failed to come through. But what I can say is that, as you guys can see, if you look through the previous matches, all the people who have been to the Tanzania ICC World Cup qualifier, guys are performing, which means that the side that we took is not that poor or the selection was bad, but it simply says that maybe it wasn't a good day, but then the teams are good and also the players were good. So it's a good thing to go on, taking on the positives and leaving the negatives aside, improving on that performance each day and day, because everyone who has been there is now at least showing something, not letting the country down.
Thank you, Mutagana, for taking us through what happened in Tanzania. In the middle, more wides and more wides for Kololo. Abdul there. Wechimungu there trying to swing his bat, showing that They are really fighting to add on more runs on the board that can be defendable for Kololo side. Tagana, thank you for taking us through what happened in Tanzania. We want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for going up down there and represent Uganda. The game of cricket is not easy, but still, like you said, whoever came back is executing. I've seen Olipa playing for Mwiri, scoring 100, and scoring 134, and surely whoever played for under 19 and they're performing for their schools, they are really making it, and they are being examples in their school as they play. Some are leaders like captains, and they're really trying to execute. If we see, to me, Mutagana, I think, I don't know, to my view, I think leaving out Christopher Kidega had a big blow on the team. What do you think? That's what I think. Because I think if they had taken Christopher Kidega, there would have been a difference at least. You would have lost, but not so miserably, if I can say, like you did. What do you have to say about that?
Well, so far, as I said to the game, it's 109. A batsman, Ochimungu, scores a 4 to the Colonel SS. Back to you, Madam Sharon. Your question, as it was posed. I say Christopher Kidega was a good blow to us, but then, as you guys can see, the selection was made by the selectors, and then everything is done for a reason. So there is no reason I can say why Kidega was dropped.
Thank you, Mutagana, for taking us through that. All in all, you guys went there and did your best. We appreciate. And still, it put up a big difference here. Today, the boys came down to Ginger Says in different grounds, Mwiri Cricket Oval, and the other grounds, to want to go out there, be selected, and play for the national side. I will still tell you guys did a very good job, because you went out there and you left home here as a tool of inspiration to the boys. Today the boys are coming to play schools week cricket because they will also want to be one day selected to represent their nation, to represent the black, yellow, red. And as you, as the captain, what have you analyzed in the schools week and the games that are going on? And you being the captain and you being the vice captain of Mwiri, what do you think, and how are you helping the boys also improve around you?
Yeah, I say back there, everything as so far as it's going on. Being a captain and being here in the Schools Week tournament, I'm seeing very many changes and very many powerful boys here, which shows that there will be some good selection to be made. As I can say, Christopher Kidega has a 131. He has a good bowling spell. It shows that maybe due to his selection, maybe due to the failure to be selected, there was hopefully something that was maybe was injured. That will be my cause. Then being the vice captain and seeing the tournament here, there's a good show here to be seen. Whoever is there, I hope you guys can see and enjoy. Because in every tournament, there is a winner and there is a loser. And every match, there will be a winner. So far in the recent matches that we have seen, you can all see that there are some huge performances like 240, 260, some good show to be seen. So far as I can say, here in Ginger SS, Nyanzi gets a wicket for Owechinungu, who has just scored a 4. Now he goes for 4 of 6.
Well in, Fahad. Another wicket taken, like Fahad said, for Wekinimungu from Kolole says. But 115 in 10 overs shows that the boys are doing well. And to me, 115 is defendable in 15 overs. And I would love to approach them. And I will still go back and say the game has improved. Way back, they used to be all out in 5 hours, 50 all out. But now the scores are high. No one is scoring below 50. Like Fahad, you've said, you've seen guys perform. Not only the guys who are from under 19, but also the boys who are from different schools, you know, because of the inspiration like we've talked about. Each time they play and they get challenged, they come back stronger in their different other matches, which shows that cricket has grown and cricket is still growing. To me, I see the boys have a bright future. And this time round, there are many schools that came in. I don't know what will happen next year, but I'm seeing many schools involving in Cricket Week. Fahad, what I could ask you, do you think next year you still stand a chance to play for under 19? Because, as I know, if you're above 19, I don't know how old you are now. You look 17 though. But take us through. Do you think you'll play for under 19 next year? And if you're not playing, what do you think should be done? How should the boys prepare?
Yeah, thank you, Madam Sharon. Yeah, I'll say the under 19, I'll say my year is done. I have 18 years and the selection for the under 19 is below 18, which gives Uganda a good impression to be selecting the youth who are capable. Still, me, I'll be off because my age limit is done. As we continue on, through your question, I'll say preparation will be quite effectively so far because of the recent tournament that we have had in Tanzania. Everything will be done just the way it's supposed to be done. Thank you.
Very well said there by Fahab here, who is a captain for under 19. But still, to you, Fahab. Still to you, Fahab. You look like someone of 15 years still. Since you said you're now a retired legend for under 19. So what are you doing to your school, to your boys, and to your fellow friends, to your fellow brothers who are playing cricket? How are you motivating them, and how are you encouraging them to work more hard so that they can put on your shoes? Because now you're living as your shoes, but now who else is there to take off your shoes if you're not there? So tell us how you're motivating and encouraging the young boys.
Yeah, thank you. I'll say here the selection for 19 still remains the same. When you perform, you're selected. And cricket is not all about the age, it's about the skill and the technique and the runs that you score. So, what I do in my school, I'll say I advise the boys, I advise everyone, and also I add some more skills and techniques that I have to the boys so that they can also increase on their performance. Being a good leader, sharing everything that I know about the sport, helping out the teams also. Whoever comes back to me asking for something, I give them the advice that I think it's good. Thank you.
120 up for Kololo Senior Secondary School for the loss of 6 wickets. Keintu is the man who is on attack, coming from the Kampala Road side, moving with a run rate of 10.43. Kololo Senior Secondary School versus Lord's Mead.
Yeah, as you guys can see, it's 121 for 6. Coleses has 121. And Lord's Mead looks to be a celebrating team so far. But due to what Chintu is doing, is giving Coleses some extra runs, giving them joy to be able to defend these runs, which I think they are capable of doing. As you continue from the ball, a bowler, Chintu balls, but then the umpire just says it's a good ball, though Komagom thought was a no ball.
It's wide. Go for a run. But the umpire shows a bye. 120 for 6 in 11.5 overs. I didn't expect Kololo to score this run, but the batsman came in and took charge. Another wicket there.
Oh, no. Kintu bowls it, but then, Okello gives a chance, but then was dropped, giving Cole a strong chance again to take on the lead as they continue 124 for 6.
Uh, 120 for 6 in 12 overs. 3 overs to go. This is a defendable score for Kololo, if I may say. Though they didn't expect to come this far. But I must say that the boys, Aziz, Namidala, and Wehonimungu came in and took charge for Kololo. Komagum is in and is still surprised how he was dropped. Let's see how they take it in the next 3 overs. But I love the attitude of the fielder, Lord's Mid. They are still keeping it tight, backing each other up from one end to this end, which shows that they love what they are doing and they are playing within the spirit of the game. They are having fun.
Yeah, as we continue, you can see Kaziwe gives a wide. Okello swings but misses, though it's a wide. Seems like Coleses look to be very vibrant and energetic, looking forward to explode this ball all to Kampala. Okello gives a blow, it hits it for fielder fumbles. They take on a 2. Okello gets another run.
Some good athleticism there, as you can see, pushing the score to 127 for the loss of 6 wickets. Kazibwe, who is a bowler coming from the banana plantation side, giving us the 13th over. Kololo Senior Secondary School versus Lord's Mid.
It's a fumble. These guys look to be athletic, taking on 2 runs within less than 2 seconds. This looks brilliant to the side of Kololo and Lord's Mid. They continue to fight on, to battle on with Cololeses as the Kololians, they say, we are going on strong. A good shot, powerful. Mid-wicket, he punches it down. There is no run.
Shot there. And it goes. They're running. They take 2. Kololo, they are leading kindly light in the middle. 130 for 6 in 12.5 overs. The boys are really doing well. The fielders are trying to be tight, but the batsmen too are in business. Shot there. And they take. There's a chance for a run out. Oh, they miss it. And they take a 3rd run. Another run. And another run. And they take 4. 4 runs. Kololo there for you. Okello, Komagum are taking charge for Kololo. and it seems they don't want to entertain any dot ball, and they're taking all their runs, given chances, and the fielders are now under pressure because they feel Kololo shouldn't cross 140. But from the look of the things, in another 2 overs, there is a possibility of 140 that the Lord Mids is trying to prevent.
Okello, senior batsman, hitting some good shots, powerful. But then, as you can see, these guys are too athletical, taking on 4 runs, not a boundary, but only taking singles and doubles. As you can see, Komagom, a batsman who's holding on strike. These two people, these two batsmen, look to be very aggressively taking Kolo SS with a huge score. Muiru comes back to the attack, gives a wide, and Komagom says, wow, I'm still on.
Very brave there in the wicket, Komagum. Shot! And they take a one. It's for runner ball. No wasting balls here. 136 for 6 in 13.1 over. Komagum taking charge. And Okello, Kololo says, doing its best with its another chance then taken.
Wow, beautiful shot from Okello, senior man. It's a good shot to the point, but unfortunately he scored. Kores is now at 136 for 7. And Mubiru, a wicket taker who has just been in 22 and he has 3 wickets. A good bowling. This young man looks to be very wise with the ball. Coming into bat, another batsman similar to Komagom. These young men look to be very wise, hoping to take Kololo with a target of 150 as we had said earlier. Komagom waits for his new batsman. As he comes in, he says a prayer, moving on with a smile.
Good to see young boys. Looking forward to take charge for Kololo. As you can see, I'm threatened by their heights. But from the look of how the young boy is moving to take his guard, he's not leaving any ball unpunished. Let's see what will happen to Mobiru's ball.
Ogendroth, who has just walked in the wicket, facing his first ball for this day. As you see, the fielders trying to appeal, but umpire says not out. Mubiru, who is still on the attack, coming from the Kampala road side, still coming to give us some little bit of slow balls there, making the batters to try and giving some moves there. There they hit, trying to make a second run. Let's wait and see where they can reach. But fortunately, they have made it for 2 runs. As I told you earlier, that World Cup trophy has brought problems in Uganda. Right now, the boys are battling here and there to ensure that who will make it, who will be picked to represent Uganda in the next under-19.
Well, as you go on, you can see Mubiru giving a good ball again. And the batsman thinks it's a wide, but unfortunately, there was a nick. So it's a good ball. Mubiru, a senior bowler who has just had 3 wickets. Oh, it's a no ball. Ogenroth wants a run. But no. Komagom says no, wait on, it's a no ball. And the umpire signals it, saying, Komagom, you can go on, son. It's a free hit. Hit it to the sky or to the heavens. You'll be safe. Ulu comes back. Oh. It's a wide, giving Ogenroth another chance to hit the ball wherever he wants. Umpire signals it. It's still on. It's a no ball.
I think Hogan Road is not willing to give Mubiru any chance. But also, from the way Mubiru is bowling, I think he's threatened by Ogen Roth, the way he's holding his bat. But it seems very interesting that Kololo SS now is 143 for 7 in 13.5 overs. The target is almost there. And it goes very strong. They take a one, and they say they call for another run. There's a chance for a run out. Oh, and they miss it. The boys are really taking charge in the middle for Kololo SS, and this has really shown that the boys really came to play the game, and whoever is given a chance to bat by their captains or by their teams, they really want to come out there and execute and show that they can actually come out and do something for their side. This is very interesting, seeing the two young boys in the middle, same height, not leaving anything to chance, going hard, knowing that they only have one over to make 15 overs that they were limited to play, shows that the game is really getting interesting each and every day. I hope people are watching online are enjoying.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. It's a good show, yeah. The bowler bowls it. He thinks an LBW, but umpire says no.
My brother Mutagana, don't forget you're in the combox. I see you want to umpire for us. But take your calm, my dear. These boys are into business here. Oh.
As you can see, the bowler was seriously targeting for the wicket. Nothing has changed. The bowler brings it in. Brings it in with the same thing. Bowling it just straight where it was and gets a wicket.
I think he thought it was a wide. Unfortunately, it ended up disturbing his furniture there. But the beauty is he came in very brave, ready to hit the ball, which is the most interesting thing that he actually exhibited, showing the fielders that he's in for business. But like I said before, anyone who has given a chance to come and bat has really shown that they are coming for business. They are coming to make runs for Kololo, which is a very good sign. It shows that both the fielding team are fighting, and the batter and the other side, Kololo, is also fighting to get runs. The competition is very steep, and I like the way the game is really growing here. I've gotten a chance to watch it down here. I've gotten a chance to watch it on when I'm in the middle. It's really interesting and fun. I hope people are online. Those who buy that, I hope you not just wasted your money, but you're enjoying the game online. As we say, Skyview came in, Crystal Water came in, Uganda Cricket Association came in for the boys. Let's enjoy wherever we are. Those who are around Ginger says, please come in and watch the boys exhibit their different talents in bowling, batting, fielding for different schools.
Well, it's really interesting here. As you can see, Skyview partnering with UCA, the Uganda Cricket Association. Oh, look at this. They failed to, it's a run out. A miscommunication between the two batsmen. Olaja and Komagom. Komagom takes a run, but Olaja says no. And the fielders, Lord Smith, look to be anxiously and hungry for the run out. Komagom is given out. He wants to go, but he says no. The umpire says, Oloja, you moved out of the crease. I think he's out. The game still keeps on.
Very interesting there. Seeing some pressure on the batsmen and from the fielding side as well. Fighting for Kololo not to reach 50, but from the look of the things, it's now 146 for 8 in 14.2 overs. I'm seeing Kololo reaching their target, even though things started like they would not reach 150. But it's good to see the boys come out and exhibit their talents, come out bravely to fight for their side.
Yeah, well in. The Kololo SS team looks to be happy. I don't know why. Maybe they see the runs are defendable as the Lords Mid still keep on the wicket. And the new batsman walks in vibrant and happy. Maybe he's the man to take Kololo to 200.
Well said there, Mutagana. I'm still meditating on the trophy that probably should have left the Nile to Entebbe International Airport on its way to Lagos, Nigeria, where I was a couple of months ago. To Mutagana, I would love to ask you I did ask you about how you felt posing beside the trophy. Do you think one day we'll be able to reach World Cup, and what do you think we should do?
Yeah, well, posing besides the trophy, it was really a good thing for me because I see Uganda so far, we are progressing in many categories of cricket. Under 19, we are doing not so bad, but then we are there because we've reached the World Cup in 3 years. So hopefully in the World Cup, I know Uganda, the national team, is just going to the qualifiers, but hopefully we shall win and qualify because nothing is impossible.
Thank you, Mutagana. Thank you so much. The trophy, though, like I said, it has left the Nile to Entebbe International Airport, like I said. On its way, it will be landing next in the city, Nigeria.
Oh well, Komagomi's ball chin to takes on another wicket. And the Lord's Mid team says, Komagom, you're a brilliant boy. You batted like a hero today. They go on chanting the name of Komagom. As the Korolo SS come strong and hopefully they want to grab another win today. Madam Shawn, I want to pose a question for you. Do you think this type of cricket in Nigeria, where you were as a senior umpire representing Uganda, it's there whereby the boys in different schools also participate in this form?
Mutagana, I was in Nigeria in April. I was invited to umpire the Invitational Women's Tournament. And because that period, the school, most of the boys were in schools. Like I was saying, most of the boys were in schools, but I saw they brought some boys from schools to come and watch the game of cricket. Like to me, cricket is not only it's not only like
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the match summary to you on the screen. We have Lordsmith bowling 52 extras, and Kololo SS managed to score 149 for the loss of 10 wickets. Tandia has 30 of 24 balls. Patrick has 18 of 18. Robert has 16 of 8 balls. And now that is the end of our first innings. Kololo Senior Secondary School versus Lordsmith, those are the two teams that are battling today and making your day more interesting as you enjoy cricket anywhere, all over the country and all over the world. We do really appreciate you for sparing your time and watching the game. As we said earlier, that you can grab for yourself sky view, crystal water, as you keep on enjoying cricket. So ladies and gentlemen, we shall leave you with some of the highlights as you as you be closer to your screen as we wait for the second inning. As per now, this is the end of our first inning. See you guys very soon.
Yeah, back to the pitch to the second inning. The Kololo SS look to be very strong and prepared to defend these runs. They come back strong. Good fielding position by the captain. Now back to you, Madam Sharon. Before I go to you, I'll read out the Lordsmith College playing 11. There's Babalanda Abdu, Kato Griffin, Nyanzi Pius, Monda Patrick, Chintu Ramadan, Tibaijuka Sudais, Sesanga Julius, Kaziba Gerard, Mubiru Arafat, Warukaga Jimmy, and Kamyuka Joel. Lordsmith will need 150 from 15 overs. Back to you, Madam Sharon. The question has had paused.
Thank you, Fahad. You were asking me about if there is the same cricket we are seeing here, it's the same in Nigeria. It was a different setting. It was ladies cricket in Nigeria by that time when I went. And from my look, cricket is growing Africa. Cricket is in Africa. Cricket has grown and is still growing. I've seen when I was umpiring, I've seen they brought kids from school to come and watch the seniors play, and it's the same things that has been happening here in order to motivate them. To me, cricket is growing in Africa, and it is still growing, and we have a very bright future. And back home here, like you've said, last year we had fewer teams coming to participate in Schools Week, you know, and probably there was an effect of COVID-19. So, but still, even after we still bounced back, we've seen now we have about 10 schools coming in. 16 schools coming in to play cricket, which is a very promising thing and shows that cricket is still growing, and we have many more talents are still out there, and we're still going to come through and play more cricket. Africa-wise, cricket is growing. That is all I can tell you, for both women and men.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Sharon. Wish you a bright future in your career. Well, thank you to UCA Uganda Cricket Association for this initiative, partnering with Skyview. Thank you so much. Back to the pitch, to the beautiful show right here at Ginger SS. The inning starts again, the second inning.
Welcome back from that short commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are starting the second innings. As you can see, the ball has just released his first ball, and there they make one run. They're trying to chase the runs. The one that Kololo Senior Secondary School has set for them, 140, 150 to win. So let's wait and see. Either Kololo Senior Secondary School will take it through into their pockets, making that second win for this tournament, or Lordsmith will take it through into their pockets. So, ladies and gentlemen, we kindly request you to turn your datas on and keep following the game live from Ginger Senior Secondary School Oval. You can turn on your data and you be on your social media handles. You can get us on Twitter, follow the game. You can get us on Instagram, and then you can stream the game live. As you enjoy the cricket, grab for yourself Skyview soda or crystal water to spice your evening as you watch a very beautiful game between Kololo Senior Secondary School and Lordsmith.
Yeah, thank you so much. As you can see, the opening bowler for Colossus is assistant. Yeah, the same bowler who bowls the same balls with the national team under 19. He featured also in the under 19 Cricket World Cup in Tanzania. He did some good job there. As you can see, each bowler who has been there is just applying the same techniques so that he takes his team with a trophy. Assistant there, a bowler off spinner. Oh, the batsman tries to sweep the ball, but the bowler keeps on turning, twisting the batsman left, right, and center. But then he fails to connect. The keeper back there is Owi Robert, very fast, keeping in blood a brother to Omar Ronald, the same wicket keeper to the national team under 19. Well, today it looks like the spirit of the game is being combusted with furious guys here. Coalesces with Lordsmith. Back to the strike. Captain Kidega Christopher comes to the spell. Well, this is something pretty nice. The senior pace bowler Christopher Kidega, he says, why would I push the ball if they can't hit the ball? He changes, he comes back to bowl the off spin, and the batsman thought it was a ball. Oh my God. Kidega says, wow, I can't pace it out. The batsman comes back saying, wow, I didn't know. Seems like it's a pressure here. Madam Shan, what do you say?
I've just witnessed what they call spirit of the game here. Oh, the bowler, the wicket keeper calling back the bat. I don't know if it's pressure or something, but it's good to see Christopher Kidega opting to come and spin and not to push. And as we all know, he can really push that ball. But he decides, no, let me come and give them some spin and see what they can do with their bat. But from the look of the batters, they look like they're already intimidated. And there is a meeting in between there. I don't know. But all in all, the boys are there to exhibit what they have. Let's see what Lordsmith has in store.
Well, something very brilliant. Nyanzi, the batsman, who has just been called back, scores a brilliant 4 runs, a flash to the onside, and the ball looks to be lost. Brilliant shot from Nyanzi. The man has come back with very much vigor to hit the ball, securing a win against Coalesces. As he stands there, a senior spin on the team comes and tells Kidega, this is how it's supposed to be done.
I think Nyanzi is actually giving Kidega another thought of, I would have gone for pace. But let's see what goes on. The batter and misses that one. Good to see Kololo coming very strong to defend 144 runs. 148 runs.
Well, as you can see, Kidega comes back. He bowls it. Oh, what a swing. by mistake. Wow, wow, wow. The ball hits the helmet, but then nothing goes on. Nothing on the wicket. Kidega comes back to ball again to Nyanzi. It's a good shot from Nyanzi. Scores another one for the team. This man looks to be vigorous. Looks to be very strong because after being called back when he thought it was an out, comes back with some energies to boost the team's performance, putting the score to 10 for no loss. Kidega has been hit 8 runs with no wickets in 1.0 over.
Like I said, Nyanzi has given Chidega another thought of trying to show that you would have brought in your pace than coming to toss for me those balls. Flashing those balls out for 4. Kololo SS. Azizi in there. We saw him with a bat. He's coming in with the ball to bowl the third over of the inning for Kololo Senior Secondary School. It's good to see these boys exhibit their talents in different ways with the ball and with the bat here. They're really trying to fight for their team. And it's good to see Lord's Mead. Another wicket there from Tandia Aziz.
Well, Aziz Tandia, the very brilliant ball. Ball to Nyanzi after scoring his runs to the team. Aziz Tandia gets the first wicket of the match today in the second inning. Nyanzi walks out saying I wouldn't have approached it in that way. But then nothing to do. Cricket is a game whereby a batsman only faces one ball. You go on.
Ten runs for 1 in 2.3 overs. Like I've said, everyone is fighting for their team. Everyone is coming back stronger, fighting to defend and fighting to score. Into bat for Lord's Mead.
A new batsman walks in, but walking in with a different style, holding the bat on his shoulder. Coming back like a soldier, maybe is one of the soldiers of Hitler's. Very strong, holding it up and down, showing some skills. Walking into the striker's end. As he stands there, the senior bowler looks at him, says, "You man, you want to hit me for sixes?" Oh, the answer is still pending as Aziz Tandia comes back to ball after getting 1 wicket for Nyanzi. We continue with the ball.
Shot there. They take a run. The batter off the mark from Azizi. Showed Azizi I can actually hit the ball. With the class bat of Hitler. Another one. Chance of a catch. And it's a wicket taken there.
It looks like Aziz Tandia, the senior bowler from the under-19 national team, wants to take the team all by himself after getting 2 wickets following each other. They have no celebration so far after seeing how many runs do you think the Lord's Mead team will score, Madam Sharon?
Well, this is a game of cricket, Fahad, you know it. I cannot actually say, but from the batter's body language, they're actually not showing that they're coming in to fight as I expected. the walking in is not actually sending any message to Kololo Senior Secondary School. But let's wait and see. I'm projecting maybe 50. Let's wait and see. You never know what the boys have in store. Cricket is a game you can never say never until the last ball.
Yeah, cricket is a changing game. Everything changes in an over. 3 boundaries, 4 boundaries. They change the game, putting it to another level. So as we continue to go on, Kidega Christopher, the senior man, the captain, is just here telling Tandia, you man, finish the game for us. Get more 6-7 wickets in your over. We can sit down and chill, watch other things. As the new batsman, Walukaga, comes to the strike. He comes in, the umpire says, can we continue? As he pauses, ready for the attack, for the big shot towards his balls.
Fahadi, if I can probably go back and say about how the body language, for sure, the Lord's mid body language is not showing that they're actually hungry for runs, or they are probably maybe willing to defend, to chase the runs. So maybe that's why Kololo SS is not bothered at all in celebrating, because probably they are playing like it's an obvious win. It also comes back to the body language. I was coached. I once played for under 19, played for Kololo Senior Secondary School as well. We were used to be coached by Okecho, and one thing I remember he would say is walking aggressively, even if you're not going to score runs, but send a message to the fielding side. I think body language also plays a big role in playing.
Yeah, well, so far as you can see, however much the body language looks to be disappointing, but then surprisingly, everyone who comes into bat doesn't go for a duck. Looks to be these boys have a good swing, and every ball that they swing at least they have some impact, whereby they get a run. So the body language comes back to the cricket thing. As you can see, when you move out or move on slowly, the result may not be so much good. As you can see, Babalanda on the striker's end. Oh, sorry, Walukaga. Walukaga is facing Kidega, but has no run so far. He swings hard, but they're going for some runs, taking it on. A good swing out of the park. It goes down for 4.
Well, just like you've said, it's not all. Maybe the body language could be something else, and the action is different from probably what we are seeing. Like I was telling you, I was coached by Henry Okecho, and I was a very good bats lady. I was a slogger, and I would not leave anything to chance, and I would not care. I would come in like I'm going to tear that ball, and I expect anyone coming in to bat, and that is what I was taught. You have to move in aggressive, not sluggishly, you know. And it's part of the game. To put back pressure on the fielding side, I think they should be more aggressive than they are.
Yeah.
Moving in and in executing different shots.
Yeah, there's just been a big flash of the bat, but the swing was properly executed, but then there was no run because Kolo SS looked to be of a better fielding side than Lord's Mid. The umpire comes back and signals it all. End of power play. Let's see what these guys are capable of. As we continue from this side, as this Stanley comes back with the ball, gets a dot. Oh, what a swing, but no hit.
A question for you, Mutagana. In this situation, if you are the captain of the Lord's Meet, what would you do and what would you advise whoever is coming into bat in this situation?
Yeah, well, as you said earlier, you were bats lady and you were slogger. Well, if I was the captain, back to me, I'll send in a slogger as a dead wicket and a senior bat lady or a senior batsman to go and do something with some impacts to this ball, because as you can see, the spinners are just putting on more dot balls, putting Lord's Mead to the pressure side. As the senior man, Babalanda, is trying so much to hit it, but then no, a good shot, but no, Keller drops it. Keller drops it as the standard says, you've dropped my wicket, but nonetheless you've gone. More wickets are coming.
Thank you, Mutagana. You said you'd send in a slog as a dead wicket like I used to bat. Very well said there. To put pressure, like if you see, according to the way Kololo SS is bowling, they are very comfortable. And it's like they have it. There is no pressure from Lord's Mid. Because if they had one person watching that ball and flashing it all over the place, then there is where you see the misfields, the fumbling and stuff. I think that is lacking, though. To some point, the bowlers actually, I mean, the batters don't, they are not actually reluctant. They are very brave. But I think they need to put in more. They need to bring in more flavors, like executing some out-of-jail shots. That's a dolly catch there to Okello. Finally, after fumbling, he takes a catch for Kololo Senior Secondary School. And like I was saying, Fahad, to Kololo SS, it's you see they are not even bothered to celebrate anything because it looks like it's an obvious win to them. And I will still go back to you, Fahad. What do you think about the batting side? What should they do? What should the coach do? After, I know maybe they will not win this game, but what should they do coming forward for tomorrow's game?
Well, I think, as you can see, the batting team looks to be meandering. But then, if I was the player or the coach or the captain, immediately I would set my team to tell them, at least now we need at least 3 or 2 runs per over to the fall of wickets, which look to be like the floodlight. The landslides are just passing through the batting team. 11 for 3, it's a score. But then this school's cricket week looks to be a tournament whereby both teams have at least a team whereby everyone is learning something and everything is changing. Because Lord's Mead looks to be very participating and also anxious to know everything about the game. They are doing their best to execute what they can do. And Coalesces looks to be more stronger than Lord's Mead. But then also they have some sportsmanship. They have many of the potential bowlers, but then they say, no, why not give also some few people to come and bowl this over? Because Christopher Kidega says, I can't bowl pace, and neither can I bowl a fast ball. So they decide to bring up some new bowler, Ogen Roth, to come and spell it out for them to put it down. As you can see, the score is 12 for 3.
Very well said, Mutagana. Here in the box, like you said it, I think it's for the spirit of the game and for the growth of the game. It's good thinking from Christopher Kidega. We saw what he decided to do. He's a pace bowler, we all know, so quick, a medium pace bowler that is so quick, but he decides to come in and spin. Wicket there. There is a catch for Kololo SS. which is expected anytime, as we've been seeing. I'll still go back. You've seen there's no celebration because they know it's already a win for them. I was still explaining to you, Mutagana. You've seen Christopher Kidega opting not to go, not to take in his medium pace in there for the boys, because if you can see, yes, we all see Lord's Mid is coming up like you've seen, willing to learn, and probably this is the boys, some of them, this is their first tournament, and there was no need for Christopher to come and, bounce them here and there. And it's good also to give the other boys from Kololo to come and show in what they can do with the ball. You saw during their first inning, when they took their big wickets were down, Christopher and Obere, the boys like Tandia came in and held the wicket and was executing in and there. We saw
Well in. Change of the over. Namidala Shafiq is called upon to come and bowl.
like I was saying to you, Mutagana, Shafiq in there, bowling spin to the Lord's side. Like I was still telling you, Kidega today made a good decision. If today we saw Namitala Shafiq coming to show what he has with the bat, and it's very good that he's given us a chance to come and show what he can do with the ball. I think it's a very good decision from the captain, much as he can probably pick those wickets in probably 3 overs. He has to give chance to other bowlers to come and exhibit their talent as well, to come and show what they can do with the ball as well, which means he's actually doing his best to improve other bowlers as well. Even if he can play a one man's army role, but I love that he's giving other bowlers, other new players, chance to come and show what they have, what they can do with the bat, and what they can do with the ball as well.
Yeah, so far it is pretty well going. It's 15 for 4. The Lords made out 15 for 4, and Kolo SS, the Maroon Army, is doing its best, whereby Ogen Roth is given to bowl, a senior youngster on the team also, getting 2 wickets to the Lords mid side. The Lords mid look to be very anxious wanting to hit him, but unfortunately he's picking wickets. Today looks like each team here is trying to show something to this side, because the recent matches, Christopher Kidega was doing something super, more than what you could expect, bowling his best so that he can put the team down. He wins it. But today, as you can see, he's giving chance to everyone. Ogen Roth, a youngster, getting 2 wickets, being hit 2 runs in his overs. He has so far bowled 1 over and is bowling the second one. Lords made Chin 2 is just wanting to score the off-mark run, which is mostly needed by every batsman. Ogen Roth dotting each ball just there so that no one can get a run.
Well, Fahad, I will still go on and say the effect of the World Cup trophy. Whoever is given a chance, as you can see, is really fighting to do their best for the team. I'm telling you, Fahad, the boys have been motivated by the trophy landing today and everyone posing besides the trophy. I'm believing everyone who is given a chance to bat or ball is playing hard so that they can also one day represent the black, yellow, red. And it starts from here. When you're given a chance, work hard and show. Like you said, to be on the under 19, you have to score runs, you have to pick wickets. It's all about statistics here. And I'm liking this, like I'll say, the effect of the World Cup trophy. I think it's going to help, and it is now helping us to motivate whenever being given a chances like the boys. I don't know what it is at the other grounds, but I'm thinking and I am seeing the boys after the posing, after the pictures, they've come back with different approach. And from Kololo SSC's first innings, you saw the big wickets being taken and the youngsters coming in to take charge. It has really shown that there is a big talent. There are many talents that are coming up, and the World Cup trophy has really played a big role in Schools Week.
Yeah, so far as you can see, the impact of the World Cup trophy is really making some changes here, because even if it was the Uganda national team, men's national team, after seeing that trophy just right there, and if there was a tournament against England, I'm sure Uganda would have won it, because the trophy has much impact, as you can see up here with the boys. Remembering of some history just that was made when England was playing some match against Pakistan, when the team of England was just put down and Stoke was the only one, and Stokesy was the only guy. After getting a glimpse of the cup, he said there was no room for giving the Pakistans the win. Only one man had to go on taking on the team to win the cup. So the same impact is here. The boys have seen the World Cup trophy, and the impact and the desire to play it all, it's up here, live in Ginger SS.
Thank you, Fahad. Like you've said, we'll talk over and over and over again about the impact. Mutagana, let's tell also the viewers, the ones who are following online, that Uganda was one of the few African countries that was selected by ICC for a trophy tour that today was exhibited here at Ginger Says.
Oh, another wicket has fallen due to the poor communication up here by the Lord's Mid. The Lord's Mid now look to be very disappointed today. After scoring 19 for 4 and the 5th wicket has fallen down, the Lord's Mid, they look very disappointed, but Chintu, he goes off and Sesanga stays on, keeping the team with hopes to stay alive after the Maroons securing their second wicket. A new batsman walks in. Looks like they have a same walking style towards the pitch, holding the bat like a gun, going to explode and kill someone. Hit the ball out of the park. A new batsman comes in. Let's wait and see. A good shot may come up.
18 runs for 5 in 8.3 overs. Lord's Mid needs 132 to win in 6.3 overs.
A good shot. As I said, these guys look to be very explosive when they enter the ball in the first ball after the wicket. Everyone who comes in at least gets a run, not a duck. A ball comes in, another wicket falls. The Lords Mid are now 20 for 6. The Colonians look to be very happy securing this win as the captain moves on, and Shafiq Namidala tells the man, hard luck, but then there's nothing to do like telling him go back and bat.
Well, wherever you are, around the oval, grab yourself sky view. Grab yourself crystal clear water and quench your thirst as you watch the boys play the game of cricket. Call a friend, call a parent, invite anyone to come and be entertained. The boys are doing it here at Ginger SS Cricket Oval. Fahad Mutagana here in the combooks. Sandra Achai in the house, doing what she's doing best. Queen of the mic here. Like we're still talking about the World Cup trophy, Mutagana, that landed in on the 26th. Started by showing its way to the President's Palace, State House in Entebbe, came through to the Indian High Commission, came through to Mwiri, King's College, Mwiri, Busoga College, Mwiri rather, straight to Ginger SS this afternoon. Still on its way now, back to the airport. In hours, it will be landing in Lagos, Nigeria. The effect that it has left on us, the World Cup has changed a lot. The approach of the boys is something that one can say that the boys love the game. And the boys are willing to play harder and harder to one day be selected to represent the black, yellow, red, the 256. The boys are doing well out here. Lords Mid trying to defend. Kololo says trying to defend 143 runs, which is possible. But still, even if Lords Mid will not win this, as I anticipate, it's already 20 runs for 6 in 9.2 overs. Mutagana, the World Cup trophy has left a very big mark in the lives of the boys. And I must say, it came in a good timing, where the school's week just started a day ago. And them just posing besides that trophy is a very big achievement in Uganda cricket. It gives them motivation and maybe to keep playing the game, even if they are not giving up. Wicket there.
Wicket has fallen. A good celebration from a young man, Olupot. While this guy shows something like they are in a hurry of picking many wickets as possible. Kolo says the Maroons look to be very confident with no celebration, only looking at the batsman moving out, saying thank you for the time being here. A new batsman walks in. Mubiru Alex tells him, please take us home, as the only hope today for the Lords Mid. What will happen today looks like Kololo SS is looking forward to securing a good net run rate in their table after securing a good win with another school yesterday. A new batsman walks in, Tibajuka walks in, and Olupot comes back with another spell with the third ball. As a good spirit is being shown, Owi Robert shows the batsman on strike how to pose in a proper way for hitting a good shot. Oh, he swings it but misses it. The Lords Mid look to be in need of something much more, with only many runs needed of 129 from 5.1 over.
Thank you, Mutagana, there. Like I was still talking about the World Cup trophy that just landed today at Ginger SS at the source of the Nile. Mutagana, I must say, the trophy did not only leave a big motivation to the players alone, to the boys, but also the umpires. I felt so well as one of the umpires in the boys' schools week cricket tournament. I was also motivated. Like I felt like one day I will also have a chance to umpire at the World Cup level, you know. And the reason, to me, the reason why probably ICC chose Uganda, one of the African countries that actually witnessed the tour of the trophy, is because we have talent. We've been playing well. If you've seen the men have executed, the girls, they've really put up a fight. Under 19 recently in Tanzania, you put up a fight still, even if you didn't come through. And Uganda has done its best.
Another wicket got, and the score looks to be dubious as Lord Smith look to be scoring not more than 30 runs. They have 21 for 8. A wicket falls, and the batsman on a non-striker says, "Assist me with your weight. I'm gonna blast it off to the securing win." As you can see, the Maroons look to be very happy, as the Lord Smith look to be very disappointed. The keeper keeps on a laugh, saying, "Wow, we came for a movie show." We continue, as you can see, a new bowler, Komagom, getting a wicket in his first over. Kamyuka looks to be the man next to be coming in. Komagom looks to be very younger, but then in cricket, there is nothing like edge apart from the skill and the technique that you're supposed to be used. A bowler, Komagom, after getting his first wicket, a new batsman comes in, Kamyuka, walking in confidently, not like the rest, posing like the Virat Kohlis of this world and the Baba Azam, posing for a good shot. He poses it. Oh, a good swing, but he misses. Komagom looks to be a very brilliant bowler, thinking wise in batting and bowling after making some good manship in there with Chorus's batting team in the first inning. You continue on. A good ball again. The Virat Kohlis of this world tries to hit it, but then there's no run. The captain says, "Run if you can. I'll hit it down by myself with no run made."
Well, Mutagana, mine, I'm still in the vibes, in the moods of the World Cup trophy that just left the source of the Niles hours ago, back to Entebbe Airport, waiting to land at Lagos, Nigeria, in hours to come. Like I was saying, Mutagana, today we witnessed at Ginger SS, where Schools Week tournament is going on. We've witnessed Indians coming on to take a picture with the trophy. We've witnessed umpires taking pictures with the trophy. Not only the umpires, we've witnessed the groundsmen, the scorers. It was a good feeling. And indeed, we embraced the blessing that ICC actually through and to us of receiving the World Cup trophy. I think, to me, receiving the World Cup trophy today has not left us the same, and it will keep us motivated in whatever area of cricket we are in. Even here in the Combox, it has given us what to say, and we cannot stop saying anything minus the World Cup trophy that we just witnessed this afternoon. And for sure, we're looking forward to playing more cricket, to seeing more talents come up, to like giving in different sectors of cricket, to see that one day, and wishing that one day the black, yellow, red, the 256, one day, we can also make it at the World Cup. Mutagana, I want to ask you a question. Whom do you think is going to win the World Cup anyway? There's a wicket there.
Wicket gone, and the Lord's Mid looks to be very disappointed after scoring 22, and the batsman moves out very furious, and he moves out, as others say, well batted. However much Christopher Kidega gets the first wicket in this match after being hit 12. Tibai Juka moves out with 0 of 3, and the senior batsman again walks in like the Muhammad Nawaz of the Pakistans, coming to finish the game after the failure of the opening batsman, now trying to do the best that he can.
Well in there, Mutagana. Like I asked you, to my view, I think probably Christopher Kidega would have given a ball to another person. What do you think?
Well, I think Christopher Kidega would have given to another person, but due to the time, he thinks he can finish it all by getting all the remaining wickets, because it feels like after giving the boys the chances, giving them their loose bowlers to try and do something, and he has to take charge as the captain to complete it, and the boy has been skied, but no impacts and no enforcement done. The batsman stays on, saying you wait for another 6.
Like I've said, still in the World Cup trophy mood. Still in the World Cup trophy vibes. My question to you still stands, Mutagana. Who do you think will take the World Cup trophy? That beautiful trophy that looked like a... Is it a king or a queen on your side? May I say it's a queen? Not because I'm a woman, but it was really beautiful.
I'll say it's a king, and because there were many Pakistans waiting and Indians, just as the same thing and the biggest derby we've never seen. Nigeria also, they are hoping to get the same trophy back there in their country in Lagos. The same impact will be done. A wicket falls, a young man finishes it all after the Lord's Mid scoring 22 all out, failing to get to 128 from the remaining 3 overs. Game has been finished. Game, as the tennis guys say, game, set and match. It's a fair game. It's a good game. Sportsmanship. So at least a handshake for everyone. A young man Komagom holds the 2 batsmen, saying, well batted. As the grey, the blue and the maroons move off the pitch, saying, thank you for a win today, God.
Thank you, Mutagana. We want to thank our sponsors, Skyview, Crystal Clear, Uganda Cricket Association, for making this happen for the boys. Come in.
Thanks so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for following this game sponsored by Skyview, Crystal Water, hand in hand with the Uganda Cricket Association and ICC for giving us this opportunity to ensure that the boys do in well, and as we discover the new talent from the young boys as they try and play and put in new skills there for cricket. So here on the screen we have the match summary for the day. Kololo Senior Secondary School versing Lord's Mid Vocational School. Piers has 9 of 9, and Jimmy has 5 runs of 8 balls. Julius had 3 runs of 11 balls. Then we have extra run of 52. One extra bowled, and that is something so good for us to watch. The whole team giving only 1 extra, as well the other team gives in 52 extras. Here in the standings table, sponsored by Skyview Schools Cricket Week for Boys 2023, Busoga College Muiri having 4 points, Ginger Senior Secondary School having 4 points, Ndeje Senior Secondary School having 4 points, Kilembe Senior Secondary School having 2 points, Ntare Senior Secondary School having 2 points, Masaka Senior Secondary School having 2, Teso College Aloy Soroti having a 0 point, Delhi Republic International having 0 point. That was in Group A. Group B, we have Kololo Senior Secondary School having 4 points, Nyakasura Senior Secondary School having 4 points, Kira College having 2 points, St. John's Secondary School having 2 points, St. John's High School Kauga having 2 points, and we have St. Joseph College Laibi having 2 points, Lord's Mid Vocational was just played having 0 point, Good Heart Senior Secondary School having 0 point. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the standing table so far for the games that we have played for 2 days. We do really want to appreciate you so much. Our partners who has been sponsoring the games, the Skyview, we do really appreciate your efforts and your sacrifice for whatever you've put in to support the young talent in Uganda. The Crystal Water, together with ICC, we are very well with what we have seen today, the World Cup being in Uganda, more so in Jinja, to inspire most of the young boys so that they can play more cricket, and at one point they can represent our country in a World Cup. So here in the commentary box, it was really very nice to have the comrades here. I believe, gentlemen and ladies outside there, you've enjoyed the voices here in the commentary box. We do really appreciate your time, and we do really appreciate your sacrifice for buying in data and streaming our games live. This one marks the end of game day 2 for Skyview Cricket Cricket Week 2023 here in Ginger SS Oval. So we do really thank you so very much. We thank you for your efforts, for your support and your sacrifice. I believe, let me wish you a very lovely evening. Catch up with you tomorrow, the same oval. Have a very best of your evening, and have a very good night.